everyone, so let's make this creepy zombie in Blender. Here I am in Blender 2935, so let's start. We're gonna take this cube and we are gonna put a subdivision surface on it. This is to do the head, of course, so let's cramp that to 2 and we'll go in edit mode. No, in fact we'll stay in object mode and apply directly this, so we have more geometry to make the head. Let's go in front mode with the numpad 1, let's press Z and toggle X-ray and select all those vertices, 1, X and delete vertices. So we can put a mirror modifier and everything will be easier like that. Let's toggle off X-ray and with this little ball we're gonna make the head very easy. So let's put proportional editing, 1 to put a vertices mode, and we can select this one, go G, Z and a little bit down like that. We can take this one, let's press 3 G and put it a little bit like that, so we have a head approximately. This is easy because like it's a zombie, you don't have to be very fancy with the head, it can be rough. Let's now add a loop cut with Ctrl R and we'll put it like that so we can have more room for the eyes. I'll press 1, 3 and I'll take those two faces. I will press I and inset like that. So I have a little eye. Now we'll make E to extrude and we'll go inside. Let's press also S to make it up. No, I have proportional editing, so put off proportional editing, S, and we will make it a little bit smaller. So don't forget also to put clipping on in the mirror modifier, so the intersection of the mirror stays, doesn't move. So okay, we have our little head with the eyes. We're gonna make the mouth now. How are we gonna make the mouth? We're gonna take these two faces and no, I'm gonna add a loop cut here. Yeah, something like that. And I'm gonna take those 4 faces and I'm gonna put I to inset, and just like that it's gonna be okay. But I have also to click here to choose outset. So it goes all the way to the mirror and it will make only 1. So let's press S and Z to scale it a little bit and we are gonna delete the faces. Oh, this is a good big mouth. We're gonna make it a little bit more creepy. It shouldn't smile, so let's take those points and no, it's smiling now, no! So let's make it more like that. Yeah, something like that. So I'm gonna take this loop also and press S, Y, 0. So it will scale it perfectly straight like that on the Y axis. So for the nose, let's take with 2, I can select this edge, G, Y to move it up, or you know what, we should make also oh, I forgot to do to select this mouth and to do E to extrude inside. No, this is not good. Let's Control Z. I shouldn't have erased the face, but I should have extrude. So let's take the face. So let's take those faces and extrude inside like that. and this is a big mouth. So we can also go S, Y, and 0 to make it straight inside, and we are gonna make it a little bit more like a scream. So let's take this vertex G, X, like that. This one also, like that, and this one also, GG, to move it. Yeah, we can take this one also and move it on the Y, a little bit like that, GY. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look good, and that's good for us. So let's go in object mode. We are gonna put a subdivision surface one more time, like that, and go shade smooth. Let me check. Yeah, it's okay. I never know if I have to put the subdivision before or after the mirror, and it looks like after is okay. So, okay, what should we do now? We have the head, we can put a little nose. Let's take this face and extrude it like that, good. Let's take this edge and put it back like that, and it should be okay. Okay, maybe we can also take those two edges and move them like that to make it more like he's screaming. Also for the eyes, we want to take the eyebrows a little bit further like that. Yeah, this is good for the shadows. So, okay, we have the head, nothing special. Maybe we will change it a little bit. I see the nose is a little bit small, so let's take it again, GY, GZ, like that, and maybe I can take also, let me put this so I see what I can choose, this one, and those one also, GZ, to make it, let's put proportional editing so it doesn't feel so strange, a little bit smaller, like that, okay, and also this one, like that, so it's a little bit like a scream. That's good. Okay, so we have the head, and we can put the subdivision to 2. Now we are gonna make hands. First, I'm gonna rename this head. That's good. Let's add Shift A, a cube, and directly in edit mode, A to select all, G, X to move it on the right, and directly add a mirror modifier. So we have 2. So let's go S, and we are gonna make it smaller, SY to make it smaller like that, and maybe scale a little bit in the Z, and this should be okay. So I'm gonna add Control R, 3 loop cuts, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 finger here, and 2 loop cut here, so I can make the thumb on the side. So let's take those 4 finger, let's remove proportional editing, and we can go E. No, we cannot go E. We are gonna make it, how are we gonna make it? E, like that, but not outset. Okay, and individual. Voilà. Yes, I'm French, so sometimes I talk in French. Vous inquiétez pas. So those individual faces, we are gonna scale them. Oh, and we have to scale them also with individual origin here. So scale, and let's go like that. And we can extrude E 1 time. Let's go 1 on the front. E a second time. Let's scale it a little bit, and E a last time. And let's scale it like that. Okay, as I told you, it doesn't have to be fancy. It can be blocky, no worries. We can put also a subdivision surface. This is good. And also right-click shade smooth. So here are our fingers. Let's make also a thumb. So E, we extrude, we rotate with R. Let's move a little bit up. E, and we rotate, let's move, and we're gonna scale this down, and with 2 and select this loop, scale. To select the loop, alt click, you know it, I'm sure. So this is the little hand. It's absolutely horrible, but it's gonna make the job. So let's add some expression to the end. Let's put proportional editing, and I'm gonna select this loop. So with the 3 face selection, alt click to choose this loop, and this one with shift alt click. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit like that. With the proportional editing, everything's gonna rotate a little bit. Yes, and let's choose this one also, and I'm gonna move it a little bit, yes, like that, and rotate also, and like that also. I'm gonna rotate and move it down, maybe like R to rotate like that. Voila. Okay, so it's absolutely magnificent. Let's apply the mirror modifier so we can change a little bit this one. I'm gonna put my mouse just here and click L to select everything, and like that I'm gonna go R to put it here and G to put it a little bit down, something like that. So we have our little monster. Let's go to the shading now, because this is important for our purpose. So shader editor, let's choose the head. We're gonna do the head. So in the material, we will have a white and a black. Let's go in rendered mode. Let's switch to cycles for this. Yeah. And no, let's go in material preview to see first. So let's make some little how do you say the vein, little veins, I think. I don't know how to say that. Let me go to translate, Google Translate. And how do you say vein? Comment tu dis ça? C'est vrai ça? Yeah, veins. So let's make some crazy stuff. You're gonna see. First, I'm gonna add a Voronoi texture and, of course, a color ramp so we can control better how it works. Let's put the distance here and choose here distance to edge. This is what we want. So with the Node Wrangler add-on, if you don't have it, you can go in the preference add-on and check if the Node Wrangler is put on here. You can go and right click with Control Shift, left click with Control Shift, and you can preview what you will have with this texture. So this is good, this is good, this is good, but I want this to be red. So let's go something like this, and I want the white to go a little bit more like that. Yes, this is not so bad. Also, I want everything, so Control T on the Voronoi texture will bring the mapping and the texture, and I want the texture coordinate go from the object, so it goes from the center of the object. Now this is even better. We can add here, we can play with the scale, so let's check maybe something like that. But before continuing, I want to make the eyes, the mouth black. So let's go to edit mode and back to solid to see better. We will choose all the faces of the eyes and of the mouth. Like that, and like that. And let's add a new material. Let's say it's head black, and we are gonna make it black like that, and assign. So now in material we have really creepy eyes. This is good. So let's go back to our head material. It's good. I think this is not so bad. Maybe I will make it a little bit less, yeah, saturated also. Good, like that. So we are gonna take now this Voronoi texture and add a bump node. So it will give a little bit of relief to this texture. So put that in the normal and the distance in the height. Okay, we need also another color ramp to give contrast to the bump. So let's take this and put it in black. And why don't I see nothing? Let me go in rendered mode. Let me check. Did I make a mistake? Oh yes, I'm still on the viewer node. So let's Control Shift right click on the principal BSDF, and here you can see there is more relief, and don't forget to put the color in the base color also here, so you have again the little lines. So let me check the bump, how it goes. Maybe a little bit more, it's too much, something like that. And let me invert so it goes outside. No, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that, it's good. Oh, this looks nice. So let's take the hand and we will choose also the head. And I think it starts to get creepy, but we are gonna make it creepier with a little Displace modifier. Let's choose here Displace, so don't be afraid. It will go anywhere. We are gonna put the strength down to something like 0.2 and add a new texture. We will choose a cloud texture. Look at that. Oh man, this is creepy. So we can choose the size of those little clouds. Let's make it small, but we will also in the modifier put the strength to something like 0.1. Yeah, something like that. I think is good. Okay, so we have maybe we can make the mouth a little bit bigger. I think it will be good. So GX, something like that, and GSZ, something like that. But I'm gonna take those one and go, yeah, like that. Okay, and you see the Displace modifier is great because it gives more randomness to this creepy head. Okay, that's good. We can also take the eyes and make them a little bit more creepy like that, so they are like supplying. Oh, not so bad. Okay, I think this is good. The hands are absolutely horrible, but never mind. This is not so important because everything is gonna look strange after, you're gonna see. Let's take this and move it like that. Yeah. Okay, and even a little bit like that. So you can continue to transform everything as you want. But now we're gonna go. Oh yes, I should also do a little trick. Look here, I'm gonna choose those edges to select this loop, and you have a loop tool add-on also that help you to do some modification. So when you have the loop tools add-on on, you can choose circle, and you see it takes the loop and make a circle with it. So this is really convenient, and I will do it here so the hand looks a little bit more realistic, you see. So here I choose those edges and circle. Okay, this looks now nice enough. Now let's go. Let's make a plane. We're gonna move it on the Y and rotate RX -90. Very good. This is gonna be the glass. Let's go in editor mode, select everything, scale it, and scale it on the X. So I think this is gonna be okay. Let's make a new material and call it glass. And we are gonna use cycle for this. So we are gonna take the transmission. This is what makes the material transparent, and cramp it to 1. Let's go in rendered view, and it starts to be interesting. So we need a light. Let's remove this one and add area light. GY to put it back, RX 90, negative 90 to make it go just behind the head. So let's go in the light settings, let's choose ellipse, and we are gonna make it bigger, and of course maybe 1000. Oh, this is starting to be interesting, but we don't see nothing yet. Maybe this is a little bit too far away. Okay. This is interesting. So in the material of the glass, we can play with the IOR. This is what makes the glass more opaque or less opaque. So this is interesting. But first, we need to make the light a little bit bigger. What I would like is that everything is white, and the head is like a shadow. Yeah, something like that. So even bigger the light. Okay, something like that. But then we need to put more power. So let's put 2500. And okay, this is interesting. But we need another light coming from behind, of course. Let's put light another area. GZ and RX 180. So it goes up. GY to put it here, maybe rotated on the X so it goes more on the head. And I think we can put more power to this one, maybe 500. Yeah, this is good. Okay, and I think this is interesting. Maybe we can put the hand a little bit closer. Let's put the hand GY, and be careful, it doesn't have to go through the glass. So I'm gonna put them back, and in edit mode over here, put LGY and maybe something like that. Let me see. Yes, this is good. Even something like that. Okay, well, that's good. Now I can go in the world setting and put the strength of the world colors to 0. And here it is. Oh, you can play with that a lot to make it creepy, and we will add the camera to make the final render. Where is the camera? It's here. Of course, you can put Ctrl-Alt-0, so the camera is directly on your view, and you can go also in the view panel here, camera to view. I put a shortcut for that, Alt spacebar. This is very easy. So whenever I want, I put Alt spacebar, and when I move, it's the camera which is moving. So here it is. I think this is good enough for now. You see, this is horrible. So, okay. We can put more, some more settings. Oh, I already had a camera. Okay, never mind. Let's delete it. And what's happening now? Okay, let's delete this one, and that's it. Okay, so here it is, and we can play a little bit with the settings of the camera. For the camera, it's here. Let's move the focal length so it will look a little bit more deformed. Okay, this is not so bad, but I think the first light can be really more powerful. Yeah, something like that. Let's move again the camera out, and yeah, that's okay. Maybe we can put the IOR a little bit less. No, something like that. 1.2 is good enough. Okay, let's hit F12 to render. Oh, this is not bad. So here it is. Here is how I made this creepy zombie. And of course you can go in the compositing. Oh, let me check the settings. Here I had the denoising. Yeah, it was denoised. Okay, no worries. So let's composite a little bit to give it more contrast. First, I'm gonna go Shift right click to add this node and Control Shift left click to add the viewer. Here it is. And I'm gonna add curves, RGB curves, just to give it more contrast. So I'm gonna put a little S curve like that. Yeah, Alt V, no V to see everything, and this down. And okay, and if you want, we can add a lens distortion. This is also good. You put fit so it doesn't move. And yeah, or in the other way. Wait, let's put it. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I hope you like this video and that you learned some little good tricks to make good zombies. If you make some, please tag me on the social media so I can see what you have done. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment to tell me what you think. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.